Noton ko katesendai kandoik chebo opposition chebo Rigathi Gachagua ak kandoindet noton nebo DCP nebo Wiper Kalonzo Musyoka ak nebo DAP-K Eugene Wamalwa koesio maket nemoche emoni koyonchin ak emet nebo Amerika sikobit ketech ketesiet neo en emoni nekitobonchin biik choton che kakotinygei ak miondo neng'oi netesetai koletogei en nguni nebo Ebola, ole kamwa kole konu noton koiweisiet en chametabgei nebo biikab emet, ole kates kole kikotestai serikali nebo emoni nendochin Dr. William Ruto koyaen mung'aret chametabgei nebo biikab emet.
So Kenyan best national interest must be well articulated so that we do not have our people coming to grief because of recklessness. So this is a position we will be talking to them. And so truly that's a view, and we must all pray for it. Let this thing never even come here. I don't even remember seeing any proper screening at the international airports. Ni watu tu anajaza, anybody can come from anywhere and get into Kenya bila kuulizwa, check properly the temperatures na kila kitu hata wakati wa COVID. That kind of vigilance is what we also need as a people. If Uganda have closed their border, as my brother said, how is it that we are allowing again anybody, even with the symptoms, to be allowed to come into Kenya? Bila hata hiyo mipangilio, even those arrangements they are talking about.
The church to join us. We'd like to hear the voice of the church. We as the united opposition have spoken out about this because we know the danger that this will put our country in. I was your minister for devolution when the COVID-19 pandemic broke out. The church was the hardest hit. You remember churches were closed. There was the issue of reducing the number of those who would be allowed in. And Ebola would be a worse pandemic. And that is why we are saying, just the way the Americans have said they do not want Ebola on American soil, Ugandans are saying the same. We, the people of Kenya, are also saying we do not want Ebola in our country. And we want to tell this government, and any responsible government should look at putting Kenya first. Serikali hii wajiita Kenya kwanza, but in this case hawajaweka Kenya kwanza. They are looking at the American dollars. 1.7 billion is not worth the life of Kenyans. Na hii ndio tunaambia serikali to be responsible to ensure that this does not happen, because are American lives more valuable than Kenyan lives? And this is not just about this deal about Ebola. We had the issue of Haiti. Mheshimiwa Kalonzo and I opposed that. We went to court, orders were granted against the deployment to Haiti. America is very close to Haiti. Kenya, we are almost over 11,000 kilometers away from Haiti. But Americans could not put American boots on the ground in Haiti. But they were willing, because the Kenya government was willing, to give our soldiers, our officers there, to put Kenyan boots on the ground.
Everyone in this country must come out and defend and say no to it. Because if America itself has refused its own people, how about us here in Kenya? Mkenya yote akiwa na hii ugonjwa ya Ebola anaweza kwenda Amerika kama Amerika wamekataa watu wao wenyewe. So why should Americans bring their people to Kenya? And why should Kenya government agree to this? Is the government not worried about Kenyans being dying? Is the government of Kenya not worried about Kenyans dying? Kenyan government must protect the people of Kenya.
At a time when over 23 children are disappearing daily. For the last 2 years, more than 11,000 young children have disappeared. Most of them have been found tortured. We are told they are taking their organs. I don't know whether it's for rituals or it's for what purpose. So when we get a grandma and a mother taking care of young girls, we are very happy. We have serious cases of femicide. Parents, let us take care of our young children. Let us know where they are. Much as our children want a lot of freedom, we have a responsibility to take care of these young people.